Socialism might actually save the United States. Welcome to the Jason Rand Show, presented by None Better Tax Resolution. Seattle's most hated socialist may actually be our friend, at least for about a month. Former City Council member Kshama Sawant took her ideological cult nationwide, and she's been working to organize for Dr. Jill Stein, the perennial candidate whose only role is to maybe play spoiler. And this year, when you get a race that can be decided by a handful of votes, Jill Stein could actually be a threat for Democrats. Sawant was part of an event in Dearborn, Michigan. She said this week, and I think her goal is stated pretty clearly.
We need to be clear about what our goals are. We are not in a position to win the White House. But we do have a real opportunity to win something historic. We could deny Kamala Harris the state of Michigan. And the polls show that most likely Harris cannot win the election without Michigan.
Now, there's two ways to defeat Kamala Harris, like she says she wants to. Vote for Stein or vote for Trump. Now, the more realistic way is to vote for Trump, and it seems like at least some socialists are ready to do that. Now, I've always said socialism, America's future, and this is what I'm kidding, of course. It's not our future. However, in this case, I'm all for it. Not just because it helps Donald Trump win, but because maybe it'll be a lesson to the Democrats to stop trying to placate the party's base. They're not actual Democrats. Yet these far lefties like Sawant scared Democrats into going further and further and further to the left. But they are not ever going to be loyal to the Democrat Party. They're not loyal to this country. They want to fundamentally change it. So why exactly would you let them do that? Everything Sawant and her ilk touch turns into a hellscape. Instead of trying to placate them, maybe Democrats can return to some semblance of normalcy. That would be better for all of us. I sat down with our local tax expert and advocate, Greg Nunn from None Better Tax Resolution. Tell me a little bit about the Fresh Start program, because again, based on how it's promoted, it seems really, really simple.
This Fresh Start program and that phrase has been around for many, many, many years now. But it's a great marketing tool to say, hey, fresh start. And in a way, for those that qualify, it is. What it essentially is an offer in compromise. And to get that, there's two main criteria a person must qualify for. One, they must have limited or no equity in assets. So generally, anyone in the Puget Sound region that owns a home and has for several years, they're going to have a lot of equity. They won't qualify. And the other is an income level. And that all depends upon your family size about how much income that could be. But both of those standards need to be met to qualify. Most people do not.
If you're having trouble with the IRS, then call Greg Nunn of None Better Tax Resolution. From stress to success with IRS Solutions. 425-947-1967. Or Google NUNN, None Better Tax Resolution. Did you like that commentary? Make sure you subscribe to the podcast of The Jason Rand Show. Get it at KTTH.com or wherever it is you download your podcasts.